Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is John Rambo. For anybody who didn't know, hunting is a big part of my life. From about October, 1st of October to the end of December, I usually hunt, and mostly deer hunt anymore. I do some small game hunting, sometimes squirrel, rabbit, and I do turkey hunting too. But you know, deer hunting's a real big thing. So I wanted to call this video my favorite deer cartridges, and I'll explain a little bit why. I mean, I couldn't call it my favorite guns because I have a lot of favorite guns. So I decided to call this my favorite deer cartridges, and I'll go over some of the reasons why. We'll start with this one. This is a Ruger 44 mag. 44 mag is one of my favorite cartridges. This is I like these 44 Magnums for brush guns, up close, under 100 yards. These things are awesome. 44 mag at 100 or under 100. It's devastating to a deer. I really like this cartridge for a brush gun. You know, some people use 30-30s, lever actions, and they call that their brush guns. And you know, that's to each your own, I guess. But I'll take that 44 mag over the 30-30. That's my preference. My other favorite cartridge is 30-06. These are 125 grain hand loads. But I don't have the chronograph, but the books say these are supposed to shoot like anywhere from 3,000 to 3,100 feet per second. That's moving on for a 30 cal, and it's got like, I think, 58 grains of 4350 powder. I'll just show you this rifle. This is my Remington 700 30-06. I've had this. It was a 80L when I first bought it. I've had this since I was 18, so I've had this rifle for about 23 years. I bought a quick clip conversion, so now it uses a magazine. It was actually called quick clip, but anyway. And I got a Nikon 4.5 to 14 power Buckmaster scope with a bullet drop compensator. It's all cammed out, and this out here holds extra cartridges. This rifle's went through a lot of changes over the years. The trigger's at about 3 pounds, I think. The trigger's pretty light. I whacked a deer with this year. I also whacked one with the 44 mag. When it comes to another good rifle cartridge I like for deer is 270 Winchester. It's a great cartridge. The 30-06, for anybody that don't know, the 30-06 is the parent cartridge for the 270 Winchester. And 270 Winchester is a flat shooting cartridge also. I actually have one. I just didn't get it out and didn't bring ammo for it. It's just like a 30-06, but just a little smaller. The 30-06, if you're a hand loader, you can load these anywhere from 110 grains up to 220 if you want to. It's got a lot of versatility. As far as a survival cartridge, there's lots of 30-06 ammo out there, lots of them in use. So finding ammo for a 30-06 is not really hard. Moving on, to me, there's only one shotgun or caliber that I recommend for deer hunting. That's the 12 gauge. You know, some people might yell 10. Well, when they come out with a 3.5 inch 12 gauge shell, it just kind of made 10 gauge a thing of the past. 10 gauge is really hard to find ammo for, so it's 10 gauge is almost a novelty these days. It's now that, you know, they come out with a 3.5, so if you really think you need that, when it comes to Buckshot, the 3.5 inch shell only holds 3 more pellets than a 3 inch 12. I'm happy using 3 inch 12 gauge shells. Double aught buck. This one's, I'll show you this too. Now this shotgun is a Remington 1100, and I told you I had the Remington 700 for about 23 years. I've had this one for about 22 years, and I'm getting ready to do a load out to go out to Eastern Virginia. This is a 2 3/4 inch chamber, has a full choke, has a red dot. Now I like my red dots on short range weapons, and the shotgun definitely qualifies as short range. So, but anyway, I killed several deers with this shotgun. Probably my favorite deer hunting shotgun was probably the Mossberg 835. I got rid of it in hopes of getting a 870 Ultra Mag where I could use the 3.5 inch shells. That way I could, you know, just give me the versatility. It doesn't necessarily mean I would have used them, but anyway. So this is probably what I'm going to rock out when I go down east this year. It's the cellular and bellet 2 3/4 inch shells. These actually hold 12 pellets of double lock buck, and it's really funny because this is a 3-inch shell. This is supposed to be 2 3/4, and they're exact same length. The only difference is this got a disc that flies out the end and ejects the shell, and this will actually open up, which I guess gives the extra. Anyway, I've actually killed deer with one of these before. It worked great, so that's probably what I'm going to rock out this year. But so that's probably my favorite deer cartridges. I've killed deer with a lot of other guns, a lot of other cartridges. To me, these are just my favorite. The 30-06 is my long-range rifle. If there's a farm I hunt where I can see about 300 yards, and when I go down there, I definitely take the 06. I got other places where I hunt. Most of these shots are under 100, so I take a 44 mag. And like I say, the old 12 gauge. 12 gauge is hard to beat in the, you know, we talk about brush guns. 12 gauge is hard to beat in the brush also. So anyway, out in Eastern Virginia, shotguns is all you can use. So this is John Rambo. Just wanted to tell you my favorite deer hunting cartridges. I'm out.